Hey guys, welcome to Bharti Yoga. I am Bharti and welcome to this Get Set Yoga journey. Today we'll be doing a sequence for opening the hips and releasing any tension in the hips and lower back. So once you are ready, let's hop onto the mat and get going. So let's start by sitting on the mat and bringing the feet forward, keeping them a bit more than hip distance apart. Take the hands back for supporting your upper body. Then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, let's start lowering both the knees towards the right to come into a gentle twist. Inhale, come back. Exhale, twist to the other side and come back. Let's do a few of these. Keep breathing. Last time. Now we'll just add a twist for the upper body to this as well. So as you go towards the right, then keep rotating towards the right side and look back and come back. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left and back. Let's do a few of these. You can bring the hands to the chest for a more dynamic and swift motion. Last time. Exhale right, inhale center, exhale left, inhale center, and relax. Then we'll do Shishupalasana or the rocking the baby pose. So raise the right leg and bring the right knee on the inside of the right elbow and the right foot on the inside of the left elbow, and try to interlace the fingers in front. If you're not able to do this, you can just hold the right foot with the left hand. Straighten your spine, and then let's just rock side to side, feeling a nice opening in the hips. Try to keep the back long and try not to arch too much like that. Keep pulling the leg towards you. And release. Let's do it for the other side. Keep breathing. And release. Now let's come into a tabletop position. Bring the left leg forward and let's come into Ashwasana, bringing the right knee down and the top of the right foot down on the mat. Bring the hands onto your knees, and then as you inhale, extend both the arms up to come into low lunge or Ashwasana. Keep pushing the hips forward to feel a nice stretch in the right hip flexor. Make sure that you are pushing the right foot into the mat so that you're not putting too much pressure onto the right knee. Then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, twist to the left. Keeping the spine long, you can bring the left hand onto the right thigh and just extend the right arm up. come into revolved low lunge. And release. Let's do it for the other side. Bring the right leg forward. Inhale. Extend the arms up. Keep the spine long and the core engaged. Pushing the hips forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring the right hand to the left thigh and come into Parivarta Ashwasana. Slowly release and come back to tabletop. Curl the toes in. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push the hips up to come into downward facing dog. Let's paddle the knees a few times to open up the hamstrings. And then just bring both the heels down. Then inhale, extend the right leg up. And as you exhale, bring it on the outside of the right hand to come into lizard pose. Now you can stay here, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can bring the left elbow onto the mat. If you're comfortable here, you can bring the right elbow to the mat. Try to keep pulling the right knee in towards the right shoulder and look forward. Let's take one more deep breath here. And come up, take the right leg back and come into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg and bring it on the outside of the left hand this time. You can stay here, or let's get onto our elbows. Bring the right elbow down, and if you're comfortable, bring the left elbow down. Keep pulling the left knee in towards the left shoulder. Keep the right leg straight and keep breathing into the opening in the right hip flexor. One more deep breath and come up and take the left leg down to come into downward facing dog. Now inhale, raise the left leg up, keeping the hips squared, and then bend the left knee and raise the left knee up towards the ceiling, opening the hips towards the left side. Keep pushing into both the hands, trying to distribute the weight equally on both the arms. Keep opening towards the left side, finding a nice stretch in the left hip in front of the left thigh. And come down. Let's do it for the other side. Inhale, raise the right leg up. Exhale, bend the right knee, taking the right knee up towards the ceiling. Keep opening towards the right side and bring it down. Step the right foot between the hands and ground the left knee down. Inhale, Bring both the arms up and come into warrior two. Open towards the left side and look towards the right hand. Keep the right leg strong, trying to get the right knee over the right ankle. Then inhale, start bending forward, bringing the right hand to the mat and extending the left hand diagonally to come into Utthita Paraskonasana or the extended side angle pose. If you're finding this challenging, you can bring the right elbow to the right thigh and stay here. And bring both the hands down, step the right foot back and come into downward facing dog. Let's take 2 deep breaths here. Step the left foot in and inhale, raise the arms up to come into warrior two. Keep the legs strong, trying to bring the left thigh parallel to the ground. Keep the spine long. Inhale, bring the left hand to the mat and extend the right arm up. Try to keep the entire body, the right arm, torso, and the right leg in one straight line. Keep pushing the hips down. And bring the hand down. And come back to downward facing dog. Then step the right leg forward and open to the left side. And come back up to a wide-legged stance. We are going to do goddess pose now. Bring the arms to shoulder level. Take a deep breath in and push the hips down to come into half squat or goddess pose. Keep the spine long and keep pulling the tailbone down. Keep pushing the knees out. One more deep breath. Then bring the left elbow onto the left thigh and push the right thigh out with the right hand. You'll feel a nice opening in the inner thighs. One more deep breath before we switch sides. Let's do it for the other side. Slowly bring both the hands onto the mat. Fold all the way down. Then come halfway up. Heel toe your feet in. And then sink the hips down onto the mat to come into Malasana or the full squat. Let's stay in Malasana for 3 deep breaths. Pushing the knees out with the elbows. Keeping the spine long. Then wrap the right arm around the right leg and take it back. And take the left hand back as well and try to get a bind with both the hands to come into a twist. Look diagonally back towards the left side. If you can't get the bind, it's perfectly okay. You can just keep the right hand on the mat and take the left hand back, still getting the same twist. And let's do it for the other side. Take the left hand back and grab it with the right hand and twist to the right. Very good. And then bring the hips onto the mat. And then turn towards the right. Come into a tabletop. Bring the right knee forward, close to the right hand, and the right foot close to the left hip. And let's come into Pigeon Pose. Extend the left leg straight back so that the left foot points back. Try to keep the hip squared here, so don't fall onto the right side. Instead, try to remain centered. If you're finding this difficult, you can place a cushion under the right hip. Let's stay in Pigeon Pose for a few breaths. If you're comfortable here, you can come onto your elbows or even bring your forehead onto the mat. You should feel a nice stretch on the outside of the right hip and thigh and the front of the left thigh. Keep taking deep breaths into all the stiffness you feel in your hips. Slowly come up. Bring the left leg forward and fold the left knee on top of the right knee to come into Asana legs. Grab both the feet with both the hands. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just fold forward. Come back up. Let's do it for the other side. Keep the left leg forward and extend the right leg back to come into Pigeon Pose on the other side. Square the hips forward. Once you're comfortable, let's start folding forward. You can just stay here, come onto your elbows and just relax here, or come all the way down. Keep trying to keep your weight centered so that you're not falling onto the left side. Slowly come up. Bring the right knee on top of the left. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Slowly come up. Now let's just stretch the legs as wide as possible. Ground the sit bones, taking support of your hands. Flex both the feet and elongate the spine. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, start walking the hands forward to come into Upavishta Konasana, or the seated wide-legged forward fold. Keep both the feet flexed with the toes pointing up. With every inhale, elongate the spine, and with every exhale, try to go a bit forward. Slowly come back up. Bring the soles of the feet together to come into butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. Let's just flap the knees up and down a few times. Release any stress there. Very good. Let's recline back onto the mat to come into Supta Baddha Konasana. And just relax here. Then bring both the knees in and grab the feet from the outside, bringing the elbows on the inside to come into happy baby pose. Try to keep the knees at 90 degrees, bringing the shins perpendicular to the floor. Try to keep your tailbone firmly grounded into the mat. And let's just rock side to side here. Then bring the feet together and cross the ankles over, grabbing the opposite feet with both the hands. And let's just start rolling forward and back gently, and then letting that momentum help us sit. Come into an easy cross-legged sitting position. And we'll end with some deep breathing exercise. Bring your hands in Chinna Mudra on the knees. Straighten your spine and roll the shoulders back. And let's take a few deep abdominal breaths now. Inhale deeply. And feel the belly expanding out. Exhale fully, and the belly goes in. Again, inhale deeply, and the belly expands. Exhale fully, and the belly goes in. Just keep the focus on your breath, feeling the cool air going in with every inhalation and the warm air coming out with every exhalation. Let's take one last deep breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. We'll end with 3 omkars. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your hands to heart center and let's start rubbing the palms to create heat in the palms. Place the palms over your eyelids and feel the gentle heat of the palms through the eyelids. Slowly bring the hands down and open the eyes. Hope you enjoyed this practice. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.